Hey YouTube, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. So I was sitting around today, I was kind of bored, so I figured I'd come make you guys some content. So for today's video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a 3-year review of ownership of the Ram since I've had it. So I got the truck in December of 2017, so we're almost there with the 3 year of ownership, but I'm going to go over some things I did not like and some pretty much just the turnoffs of what I don't like about the truck in the 3 years of ownership. I love the truck, absolutely love it. So I don't really have any complaints there, but stay tuned later on down the road. And about when we get to 1,000 subscribers, we're at 747 subscribers. So once we get to 1,000 subscribers, we're actually gonna do a review, a walk around of everything done to the truck. I did one a while back when I first started the channel, about last year this time. So take a look at that video, but I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't the greatest, but we'll do another video of a walk around and review of everything we have on the truck once we hit 1,000 subscribers, so stay tuned. Alright guys, if it's your first time here, please hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and turn on the notification bell. There's a lot of good content on this channel. We're growing and growing, and there's only going to be good things happening from here on out. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Alright guys, there's the hitch receiver that we got powder coated. Illusion cherry, it matches the Gen Y hitch that we have. You can kind of see a little hints of it through the bumper there. I think it turned out pretty good. It's just those small little attention to detail pieces that just catch your attention. If you look under here, it is crazy how much powder is actually hidden. It's all done, but it's 95% of it's hidden. So it just turned out really well. I think I'm going to use these guys again. We dropped off Bodie's rocker cover to get powder coated when we picked this up, so it's going to get its use. As you can see here, there's some scuffs or whatnot, but I put the Gen Y in there. It's going to happen. I'm going to use it. It's not all show. So all right guys, today's video is going to be a 3-year review of the trucks. I've had the truck now. December will be 3 years. I took possession of the truck December 5th 2017, and as you guys see now, this is how I got it. There's some visual things that have changed up, like the headlights and things like that, but other than that, the truck appears as the way I received it from Randy, the guy that I bought it from back in 2017. We do have changes coming. You guys know we have wheels and tires coming, so that's pretty much gonna, to me, complete the look of this truck. We're gonna get rid of the blacked out theme. We're gonna go with some polished wheels. May add some chrome or polished trinkets to the truck itself to make it stand out a little bit more. But yeah, here she is. All right, so bought the truck, like I said, in 2017. It came with the lift wheels and tires, had the A.R.E. tonneau cover, and just a few other odds and ends. But the stance on it and the looks of it was pretty much done and perfected by Randy. So since I've had it, I bought the truck, I believe it had 16,700 miles, and right now I'm right around 38,700-ish miles. So of the 3 years of ownership, we're just going to go over some things that I've had problems with, and that's not very much. So we'll start with wheels and tires. Start with the tires, really. Truck has 37,000 miles, like I said, but you can see that the tires are starting to wear out pretty good. I measured them. They're around 9 30-seconds and 8 30-seconds. So I think brand new they came at like 19 30-seconds or 21 30-seconds. So we're getting our use out of them. I rotate them religiously. Not really this last time because I know I have tires and wheels coming, but I've never balanced them. I used to rotate them every 5,000 to 6,000 miles. I'm at 7,000 miles since I've done a rotation on them, but I've never balanced them. I've never had any crazy vibrations. I've never had any major issues. We did have the water pump recall done. That is probably the only recall I've had done since ownership. After that recall is when I actually did the deletes and the tuning. I don't want to take it back there because I just don't trust them to like flash the truck and mess anything up. They called me the other day, said I had about 3 or 4 recalls that were due, but I just told them just to take me off your list. I'm not doing the drag link where they weld the drag link together to where you can't move it, and if you want to move it, they gotta, you know, grind those welds off. But yeah, recalls, I have like 3 outstanding, but I think one's like an ECM, one's the drag link, and I forget what the other one is. So really no issues on that front. For engines or drive line issues, I haven't really had any. The only thing I can say is that I had to do batteries probably about a year ago. I bought the batteries at O'Reilly's. They have like a 2-year warranty, so I know October of 2021 is when it ends, but I really haven't had any issues with them. So I changed the batteries out after I did the 2nd gen swap. These relays right here are a 250 amp fuse. When I was doing the 2nd gen swap, that one blew. So this one over here is a spare. This is always good to have because it comes over and it can replace this one. And what it does is it doesn't allow your alternator to charge your batteries. You can get the truck started, you can get everything going, and then if you read your volts on your display up there, you'll notice that your alternator does not charge your battery. So I replaced the alternator. That didn't work, so I took it back. I replaced the batteries. I knew they were going out. I had one of them tested and they said it was bad, so I just decided to replace them. But it ended up being just a $20 part, $20 a part. This fuse right here is from the dealership. This here is a shunt, and what a shunt does, it just gives a constant draw of electrical, like a constant electrical draw. So that's really the only issues I've had motor-wise. I did delete the truck soon after I got it, so I did get rid of all the EGR stuff and just did a straight pipe. 5-inch straight pipe exhaust, and really have not had much issues. Anything, I'm trying to think, like there isn't any issues I really have had other than the batteries, you know, not charging, and that took a crap ton of research to figure out because, you know, I just couldn't find anything on it. Everybody said it was the batteries, the alternator, yada yada yada, but it wasn't. So I just had to do a lot of digging and finally found my answer for it. But obviously the 2nd gen swap and everything has worked flawlessly. No issues on that whatsoever. WC Fab, I tell you right now, they make a top-notch kit. And later on, after I think once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna do a full walk around of the truck talking about every modification on it. So stay tuned. If you guys haven't, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and turn on that notification bell so you guys can see that video. It should be coming up very soon. All right, moving on to the interior. 3 years of this thing sitting in, you know, these hot summers here in Oklahoma, it's gonna have its issues. And the thing I'm pointing at right here is some cracks that I have in the seats. I have some here. I don't have any on the driver's seat, believe it or not. The back seat I have some on is because of Tucker. When I used to take him to doggy daycare, he would get his nails and they would puncture through. But I could probably use to condition these things. I haven't done it in a while. I have a set from Chemical Guys that I need to do. I'm just lazy. But, you know, for about a year now, Tucker hasn't been in the truck, so it stays pretty clean. There's not a crap ton of dog hair anywhere, and there's not the cover on the seats. Even with the cover on the seats, his nails poke through here. So you guys have seen the dude. He's a big boy. He's 180 pound St. Bernard, so that's a lot of weight on that leather, and it held up pretty good. So I wouldn't mind doing like a custom leather kit later on down the line, but it's not something I really want to do right now. I want to focus my time, attention, and money on the exterior looks now. Maybe, and eventually I want to do a transmission and some fuel mods, but that is neither here nor there right now. It'll be coming in the near future when the funds become available. All right, guys, one thing people always complain about is that third brake light, the leak back there that can go and just start, you know, saturating your headliner. I have not yet had a problem with it, knock on wood, because I put some clear, I don't know if you guys can see it, but that's kind of hard to see with my finger in there, but there's kind of like a clear bead around the entire third brake light. I did that, put some silicone on there. I wash it off from time to time, and I keep constantly checking it and making sure she's good. I just don't want to get that headliner leak. There's a guy, MKS Off-Road Performance. He had a 2014, I believe, and he had pretty much lost his truck to black mold from that. He was on a deployment, he said, and it saturated the truck so bad that you can kind of see it back here on the C-pillars. Not on my truck, but what I do is when it rains like crazy, I look like right there by the interior dome light, and then I check my corners over here just to make sure like I don't have any leaking. But that's where you're gonna notice it, and yeah, that's when it can start to sneak up on you. When you see it in your headliner, it's probably almost too late. You guys can see these gauges look pretty good. No issues whatsoever. Everything's working as advertised. All right, guys, that's going to wrap up today's video. Pretty much what I wanted to do is kind of tell you guys my experience in the 3 years of ownership I've had this truck. I haven't really had any issues with it. I've had one issue I've had to take it to the dealership for a recall for the water pump. Other than that, everything else was pretty normal, just normal wear and tear items over time, like the battery. So no issues there. Everything's looking great. I absolutely love this truck. It's not going anywhere, but I just wanted to share my experiences with you. So once again, like I said, 1,000 subscribers, we'll do a full review of the truck, do a full walk around. Not going to discuss prices because things change over time, but we'll just do a full review of everything we got going on with the truck. I have a full build sheet actually in the description and on my phone, so we'll just cover everything on that and then go from there. So just another thing, I did a live feed with Cam over at Everything Diesel a few weeks ago, not last weekend but the weekend before that, and I think we're going to do another one coming up this upcoming weekend. I'm not sure when it is, if it's gonna be like Friday or Saturday, but what I'll do is I'll put that information out on my IG, and you guys, hopefully you guys head over to his channel. It'll be me, Cam, and another guy that I'm not gonna give away the details on that yet, but it'll be a good time. There's gonna be all the Cummins experience that I know of, that I've learned from when it comes to the YouTube game. I've learned from those two guys. So hopefully you guys will head over there and watch us and be interactive and ask questions, and yeah, we'll just do everything we can to reach out to you guys and answer what questions and put out the best info we can. So once again, I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. You guys are the reason I keep doing this channel. I love doing this. So yeah, keep subscribing, keep liking, keep commenting, and make sure you turn on that notification bell. There's a lot more content coming to this channel. So once again, you guys have a good one. We'll see you guys on the next upload. Have a good one.